So just a recap of this, a highlight for the people that don't have time to watch this video. Basically, you have to put in a form to say if you're the owner of your company, if you make $5 million or less and have less than 20 employees, you'd have to file this form out. And if you didn't, you'd get fined $500 a day, up to 2 years of imprisonment, and a $10,000 fine. And there are thousands upon thousands of truck drivers that did not fill out this form. President Trump just made this huge announcement, and it's going to save thousands of truck drivers and American small business owners. What are your thoughts about this? What's going on, Mother Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. So this one's a big one right here, but definitely this is not financial advice. Definitely talk to your CPA, just informing what we are getting in right now. So as of now in the trucking industry, there are over 710,000 owner-operators in the United States. And the reason why I state this is because majority owner-operators make less than $5 million a year and have less than 20 employees themselves and have some sort of LLC. Why is this important? This is something new, and people weren't filing for this and they didn't even know about this. But to be honest, I even filed for this, okay? This was something called the Beneficial Ownership Information Reporting Rule. And under this existing regulatory deadline, basically you'd have to report who has ownership. And the reason why is they were doing this because they wanted to stop fraud and they wanted to stop these fake shell companies. So the BOI report includes details about the beneficial owners of the company, such as their names, addresses, and date of birth. So it says here, if you didn't file this one form, penalties for violation of misreporting can be severe. Anyone willfully violating the reporting requirements could be liable for penalties up to $500 a day for continuing violations, criminal penalties, and include up to 2 years imprisonment and up to a $10,000 fine. Right? So this scared me, and I made sure we filed. Exciting news, a Treasury Department has announced that they are suspending all enforcement of the outrageous and invasive beneficial ownership information BOI reporting requirements for U.S. citizens. This Biden rule has been an absolute disaster for small businesses nationwide. Furthermore, Treasury is now finalizing an emergency regulation to formally suspend this rule for American businesses. The economic menace of BOI reporting will soon be no more. So I looked up Treasury Department and what they put on X. They said Treasury Department is announcing today that with respect to the Corporate Transparency Act, not only will it not enforce penalties or fines associated with the beneficial ownership information reporting rule under the existing regulatory deadlines, but it will further not enforce any penalties or fines against U.S. citizens or domestic reporting companies or their beneficial owners that after the forthcoming rule changes take effect either. Overall, Mother Truckers, this is something that was going to hurt a lot of truck drivers, owner-operators out there, small businesses out there. You know, so many drivers didn't even know about this, didn't even know to file for this. You know, it was supposed to go into effect January 1st. I did file in time. I've talked about this before, but there's a lot of truck drivers on the road that did not know about filing this. Good thing this is being abolished. As of now, it isn't yet, but it is forthcoming. And it's something that the Treasury Department is talking about, President Trump is talking about. And what are your thoughts about this? But, you know, for small businesses, you know, this is an extra form that they can miss that just can ruin their life. You know, 2 years imprisonment, $10,000 fine, $500 a day for one form. And what they want to know is who's the owner of your company. And I get it. But at the end of the day, what are your thoughts about this? My truckers, comment down below.